Good night, everyone. Today is Tuesday, July 26, around 9:30 New York time. Guys, we're going to start the video today with the euro dollar. We're going to start the euro dollar on purpose so I can show you guys how really this market works and how really you guys need to start looking at the market. Okay, what do you guys see on the euro dollar? You see a bullish consolidation here that we have been tracking for a while now, that it got a proposal is that this wave has been extended. Ideally, this wave do not pass the previous S, but also ideally this wave stay within a trend line. The market has broke above the trend line there, meaning that you have to start looking the market with some type of, let's put it that way, some type of precaution, because it needs to define pretty soon where we are. Now, still, all we have from the low is a three-way move with a very questionable wave 1 right here. So what I'm looking for is a wave 3 right here, or wave C, very powerful in the middle, but it can be counted as a completed or almost completed, or still it will allow this type of movement. And then if you mention the 1-2 right here, look, the 1.618 comes around 147.50 area. That's when it comes the 1.618. And then there, if I get there, and then if I break the 146.95, I'm gonna become a bullish, and then I'm gonna buy the pullback, and I want to be able to get at least 500-600 pick to the outside. So that do not concern me a lot, too much, because I know the game that we're playing. Now, having said that, we believe that looking at the short-term pattern in the euro, we have two ways to go. And I'm doing this in the euro first and the dollar on purpose. We have two ways to go. First, from here, 140, for 140 here, we can look at like this, which is the most bullish view. It is 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Anyway, a cycle should be ending around current levels. I see a cycle ending around the current levels in the euro dollar, and then from there we should get minimum a visit to the previous low or previous wave 4 around the 143.24, 144 area. Now if you see this move right here becomes corrective, if then when we need to start worrying about it, that a possible bottom in a 138 is in place, and then we're going to start buying here to 147, and consequently we're going to start building a long position. Now the other scenario is that we used to call it 1, a 2, a 3, a 4, and a 5. What I don't like about it in that previous scenario, if we can look at that like that, is that the 3 do not get to the 1.618. It got pretty close, but did not reach the 1.618. Let's see how it play out, and I'm gonna show you later during the video why I believe that this is getting pretty close to end a cycle. Remember, not everything needs to be seen within a pair. In other words, no, the euro, when the euro is not showing you guys the path, you need to find the way in another pair. That's the way that always is. All right, that's the way that always is, and that's the way that always gonna be when you trading forex. Not always your pair is gonna show you the path. Sometimes you need to find around. Now, around the market, the most nothing. I mean, it's a repetition what we've been doing. Same pairs showing the same structure. Look, the pound same scenario either is A, B, C, which are dotted, or is nothing more than 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, a cycle coming to the end, and then this become a pair of 1, 2, 1, 2. We need to wait and see how that thing is gonna play out at the end. But the pound can be a very good indicator of what the euro technically is doing. In my own opinion, the pound can be a very good indicator of what the euro is doing. Now, another one that I like it is the dollar yen. The dollar yen is been getting close to our target, which was 77.20, 72 area, and I can count 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. This is the 2-hour chart. I can see divergency. So this pair is a good buy for those that like to fade the move. This pair is a very good buy right there. The same with the dollar CAD, which is also getting close to our entry point, or no entry point, I'm sorry, to our target at the bottom of the channel here. So S&P today, it dropped in what it looks to be, let me show you in candles. The S&P dropped today, and it broke a little bit the correlation that he has with the dollar. The drop can be seen 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So very best scenario is that tomorrow for the open, the S&P goes here and then drop and set off. Remember, all you need is the S&P to trade below this level of 1295 to around 1281 is our target. That's what we need if the dollar is gonna get strong, in my opinion. Now let's move on to the dollar index and oil right here for a second. Okay, in the dollar, guys, I want to point you out to you guys what I mentioned before about the euro. Not always a pair is gonna give you the clear path where the market goes. That's not always the case. But look at the dollar, guys. This is the 143.22. I'm sorry, this is the 143.55 on the euro. And then what he did from there was 1, 2, 3, 4, and he needs to do a wave 5. It's a very clear structure there. What do not matter what's happening after, from there the dollar is gonna get strong. That's a 5-way move. Now when you combine that, look at the triangle in the dollar, how different it is than the euro. A B, a C, a D, E, and then that move lower. So do no matter what happened right there, the dollar is gonna get strong. So technically what we're expecting right now is this low is 73.97, this low 73.98, so it's no below, so that's a clear triangle. Now let's take a look at the 4 hour of the US dollar. Like I mentioned today we mentioned today on the forum, this decline is being very fast compared to this recovery. Now, yesterday we were talking about the area around we were talking about the area around 73.60. Today we're gonna give it a chance to around 73.21 area to see what happened with the dollar right there. We believe that if we don't get a significant bounce from here, we're gonna starting the way to serve the dollar. Anyway, this is a ride that is gonna take the dollar to, no, to pretty much lower levels. No, you ain't gonna miss that much because you missed this part. Ideally, we were from here, like we would try to be at one point, but technically, not always is what you want. This part right here got me confused. Now, let's see oil. And then we see oil right here as an structure which is a B wave flat that tomorrow should get a move to around 101 before selling. Look at the structure, guys. You got a B, and then you got a C wave diagonal. We're defined here. You got like a diagonal when you got three waves here, 1, 2, 3 waves, 3. This is a 4, and then you're gonna get 3 waves higher to complete that. A C wave diagonal there, something like that. So after that, what's gonna happen is gonna be a set off in the dollar, and then the dollar is gonna get strong and the oil is gonna be set off. All right, so let's leave it there. Let's give it a chance for tonight. We should get a resolution between today and tomorrow. It's Tuesday only, and we see the US dollar getting strong one way or the other. Thanks, guys.